What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. So as we know, Kyrie Irving was traded to the Dallas Mavericks, but there was two other teams that made legitimate offers. Of course, we have the Lakers, who have been heavily interested in him for quite some time, and then I guess the Phoenix Suns also made an offer, according to Chris Haynes. Today, we are going to close a chapter on all these Kyrie Irving rebuilds, but I want to find out what Kyrie Irving and Devin Booker would have looked like if the Suns trade was accepted. So today we're going to be doing a Kyrie Irving what if Phoenix Suns rebuild. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one. Of course, subscribe if you are new to the channel. I am spoiling Phoenix Suns fans because I literally just did a Suns rebuild like last Friday. But I just kind of want to do this today because I feel like Kyrie Irving and Devin Booker as a backcourt would have been absolutely insane. So I kind of want to see what that would have looked like. And that's it. After this, we're done doing Kyrie Irving thing. So we'll revisit that in the offseason once he maybe leaves the Mavericks or whatever. So Kyrie Irving lands on the Phoenix Suns. This is how it went down. So basically, I kind of took the blueprint of that trade from the Mavericks, as we know, and it was the first round pick, 2 seconds. Chris Paul and Jay Crowder were apparently in the trade. So the Mavericks would walk away with Chris Paul and Jay Crowder, still those same kind of draft picks. And then, of course, I had to, redo the trade that was actually done in real life. So Kyrie Irving is on the Phoenix Suns now. What would that have looked like? Could this team go on and win a championship this season? Could we convince Kyrie to stay and then build a championship contender? Because the Suns, I think a lot of us have probably came to the assumption that their window might be closed. So I assume they were kind of looking at, hey, Chris Paul has regressed a little bit. We could, maybe open our window right back up, land Kyrie Irving. So this is what our rotation is looking like with Kyrie Irving here. It's Booker, Bridges, Cameron Johnson, DeAndre Ayton, Cameron Payne, Torrey Craig, Damian Lee, Josh Okogie, and Dario Saric. We still have more contracts that we could throw together. So I actually do want to upgrade one last spot on our bench. We just got Kyrie Irving, but if we could make like another interesting trade and add like another piece here at the trade deadline, that's what I want to do. So that's where we're going to start things. So I'm making this offer to the Atlanta Hawks to get Bogdan Bogdanovic off our bench here in Phoenix. I think he'd be kind of the perfect bench addition to this team. Going to offer this up. They do agree, and that's the only addition we're making here. So now we have Bogdanovic off our bench to upgrade this roster even more. So now it's Bogdan, Cameron Payne, Craig, and Damian Lee as our bench, which isn't too shabby. Damian Lee, I can move one of these guys to shooting guard or small forward. One of them would go up. Bojan is listed at small forward. Damian Lee is actually already listed as small forward, so we'll just leave it. So let's just simulate the rest of the season with Kyrie Irving, Booker, Bridges, Johnson, Ayton, Bogdan, Cameron Payne, Torrey Craig, Damian Lee. Let's go see how this team's going to do. Are we going to be even close to winning a championship with Kyrie Irving and Devin Booker as a backcourt, or is this just going to simply fail? Let's find out. Today's video is brought to you by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is a player props app that allows you to choose overs or unders on your favorite players that you enjoy watching each and every day. It is available on mobile or desktop, and this is how it looks. They give you the number, and you're going to choose over or under on it. They pretty much have every sport you can imagine, whether it's soccer, NFL, NHL. They have a ton of different options. So this is how it works. You choose between 2 to 6 players, 2 being 3 times your money, all the way up to 6 players, 25 times your money. Prize Picks has just elevated my watching experience to a whole new level. So if you want to sign up, I also have some of my entries as examples here. That way you can kind of see how it works. But if you want to sign up, links in the description. Use code Crushables. They match your deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. Thank you, Prize Picks, for sponsoring today's video. Jokic wins his 3rd MVP in a row. Paulo's Rookie of the Year. Benedict Mathurin, 6th man. Giannis Defensive Player. And Şengün is your most improved. Doc Rivers, Coach of the Year. So Luka gets All-NBA first team. You got Shea, Giannis, LeBron, Jokic. Really cool to see Shea on there. All-NBA third team, All-Defensive first team, and All-Defensive second team. So we ended up as the 6th seed out west. We do draw the Grizzlies in round 1. So it's going to be a battle of a pretty good backcourts. Desmond Bane, John Morant versus Booker and Kyrie Irving. Where would you guys rank this backcourt, by the way? If these two are actually paired together, are they the best backcourt in the NBA in your opinion? Just simply thinking about on the court. I know Kyrie Irving off the court can have some issues, but on the court, is this the best backcourt in the NBA? It could be. DeAndre in 16, Bogdan with 14 for Bridges, 14 for Johnson, and then 12 from Cameron Payne. So let's see how this is going to go. Hopefully we can come out here and maybe upset the Grizzlies, but it's going to be very tough. We do win 1-0, 55 from John Morant, and they lose. That is not a good sign for them. In game 2, up 2-0. What a start for us, but that doesn't mean anything. I could see a world where the Grizzlies win like 4 straight on us right here. It's starting, isn't it? No, we're up 3-1, 120 to 115. Booker 27, 9 and 7, and we do not beat them. So we're going to a game 7. So we were up 3-1. And now we're looking like a team that's about to blow a 3-1 lead if we can't win game 7 in Memphis, which would absolutely just suck, and it's not looking good for us. So let's see. Can we come back in this game and win game 7? It's not looking good. Oh, wait a minute. Making it. Nah, we lost. Okay, I thought we made it interesting there for a second, but we did lose 109 to 123. 21 from Devin Booker, 5 and 6. So immediately didn't work out right away, but there is some other things we can do. Of course, we got the the Pelicans and the Cavs, I should say. We got the Pelicans going on to win a championship in 6 games over the Cavaliers. So I got the coaching staff completely filled out, and we do have the 16th overall pick in this draft. So let's go take a look and see what we can do here and find out if we can maybe trade this pick, draft someone. Let's see. So as far as guys we have under contract, we're going to have to resign Kyrie Irving. Who knows if he'll actually resign. He loves to go to Utah in this game, so I have a bad feeling he's not going to sign with us. But he's a solid video, so I'm going to bring him back regardless. But I'm not trading Bridges, not trading. Well, I guess technically I could trade DeAndre Ayton. That is like something that might be a thing. I could offer it. So the Cavaliers would give me Jarrett Allen. That's relatively interesting. Got like Rozier, De'Aaron Fox. We don't really need a point guard now. We can trade up to the 5th pick, OG Anunoby. The 4th pick, Kevin Porter, Gobert, Clay, and the 6th pick. So yeah, the only one I would really consider is probably this Jarrett Allen one. But at the same time, I don't really know if that really makes us much better. I don't know why the Cavs would do that. So probably just stick with DeAndre Ayton here. So let's just see what we get. It's 16 in this draft and see if there's anybody we can walk away with. And I see Jared Walker on the board. Also have Dariq Whitehead. So a lot of good options here. Carson Wallace could be maybe Cameron Payne's replacement. He has a starter level on him, and he could be the insurance, I guess, if Kyrie Irving has some off-court issues or whatever. So, you know what? Give me Carson Wallace to be Cameron Payne's replacement, and I will take that each and every day. And we walk away with a 76 overall at 16. That's pretty good. So we'll take that. Player options. Bogdan actually accepts, and then we are going to accept Cameron Payne despite me just replacing him. I'm going to accept him and probably flip him in a trade. Cameron Johnson, also free agent, so that's a big guy we need to bring back as well. And then let's go to free agency and see what we can do here. So Kyrie Irving, 9 offers, and he doesn't have one from the Jazz just yet. So that's a good sign that we might be able to bring him back right away. So I'm going to go ahead and just make sure we get Kyrie Irving back, and we are going to do just that. W. So we don't even have to worry about the Jazz stealing him from me this time around. So I don't think there's really anyone else I can sign. I'm just going to sign Kyrie Irving back, make sure he stays in Phoenix with Booker, and we're good there. The only other thing we need to do is sign Cameron Johnson to his deal. I think he is probably going to demand something like this, so I'm going to go ahead and just give that to him right now. And this is what our team's going to look like, and we still have money to sign another good player. So let's see what we got going on. So now, taking a look at it, Kyrie Irving, Cameron Payne, Carson Wallace. We got Bogdan, Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, Cameron Johnson, DeAndre Ayton. So we really don't have a bench whatsoever, so we need to, be very strategic on how we're going to do this. So I'm going to move Bogdan to small forward. Yeah, I could move Cameron Payne or Wallace to the other guard, but I don't really think I want to have those two guys. They're both, well, Carson Wallace isn't that short, I guess. But if I can trade Cameron Payne for something, I will do it. So let's see if there's anything offered to me. Korkmaz offered or requested a trade, so maybe we can just snag him real quick. Caleb Martin, Cody Martin, Isaiah Hartenstein as a backup center actually sounds kind of nice. Might do that trade low-key. So I think with Nasir Little, I don't see why the Warriors or the Blazers would do those two trades. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to the Knicks, and we are going to go ahead and get Isaiah Hartenstein. We are also sending a 2nd-round pick. So that's going to be our brand new backup center. Really like that. We have Bogdan, and we have Carson Wallace. So we need a shooting guard or a power forward to kind of a rotation. So we got Seth Curry, Richardson, Joe Ingles, Gary Harris. And then at power forward, you got Kevin Love, which could be nice. Derrick Jones Jr., Dario Saric, bring him back. Watanabe is down there as well. I think I'm going to go ahead and go for Gary Harris. I do like the addition of Gary Harris, so I'm going to go ahead and sign him to a 2-year deal. That will be all we can do. And then actually, we can go ahead and give like a Kogi another deal, so I'm going to give him a contract as well. We can bring back Josh Okogie to a nice deal. And I think, and then we could bring back Damian Lee as well, so I'll go ahead and do that. Just keep our depth as much as we can. And then we also have the ability to bring back Torrey Craig, so why not? Let's do that. Let's just have as much depth as possible. That way we have the ability to potentially, flip some things at the deadline. I'll sign Jock Landale back. So got plenty of guys we can maybe flip at the deadline. Mikal Bridges is going down. Aiden goes up. Kyrie, Devin Booker are the same. Bogdan went up. Hardenstein went up. That's nice. Damian Lee and Craig down here going down. So I will probably stop at the trade deadline to make another addition on this team, whether we're upgrading the starting 5, the bench. Just don't know if this team's ready to win a championship quite yet. We almost got around one, but, we're obviously looking for championship aspirations with Kyrie Irving and Devin Booker here. So I'll see you all at the deadline, and we will be making another trade. So currently stopped at the trade deadline. I'm just taking a look around at team intel, kind of seeing where teams are feeling things right now. We are 30-25 on the season, and there's 2 teams in particular I'm kind of taking a look at and seeing what it would take to get them. So first one being the Chicago Bulls. I'm kind of looking at DeMar DeRozan, 34-year-old, but I think he would give us a boost here in this, as far as our championship aspirations are. So kind of like the idea of maybe snagging DeMar DeRozan if it's not going to cost me too much. The next guy I'm kind of looking at, which is going to be a little bit tougher to pull off, on the Clippers, they are currently just completely selling right now, and there's not a single player untouchable. And Kawhi Leonard, also another guy that might be, someone we can snag. So I don't know how easy this would be to pull off. We have some assets. We have a couple picks as well that we could maybe throw in a trade. So I kind of like the idea of maybe trying to snag a Kawhi or DeRozan here at the deadline. We're going to try for the home run hitter in Kawhi Leonard. So let's see if I can get to his money. I would assume Bogdan would have to be in the trade. Probably have to include Aiden or Mikal Bridges as well. I would hate to give up Mikal Bridges, but since we are upgrading the small forward spot, I think his money would have to be in the trade. So it'd be Mikal Bridges, and can I just throw maybe like a Kogi down here in here? No. 10 million still off, so it'd probably have to be Bogdan in the trade. So our bench is going to get worse, but we do bring in Kawhi. So it'd be Mikal Bridges, Bogdan for Kawhi Leonard. Don't know if they'll accept this, but it would be the home run hitter we're looking for. So I'm not... Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not expect the Clippers to accept that right away. I thought Kawhi Leonard was going to be a pain to trade for. And that was just kind of easy. Wow. I'm speechless. We got Kawhi Leonard, and I didn't even have to give up a draft pick, which don't know if that's... I'm speechless. I had no idea that it was going to be that easy. Whatever. So we got Kawhi, Devin Booker, Kyrie, Devin Booker, Kawhi Leonard, Cameron Johnson, Ayton, Hardstein, Okogie, Gary Harris, and Carson Wallace. So our bench still isn't even that bad. We only gave up 2 pieces, but we brought in Kawhi Leonard, who's averaging 21 points per game right now. So let's see. I don't know. I'm speechless that it was that easy. Regardless, we're going to still make the rest of the season. I should have given up a pick or 2 as well, I feel like, but whatever. It is what it is. The Clippers walk away with Bridges and Bogdan, and we walk away with Kawhi. 30-25 in the season. I was for sure thinking we were going to get DeRozan, but I'm cool with Kawhi, obviously. So let's see how we finish out. So Luka comes out and recrowns himself as MVP once again. Scoot Anderson, Rookie of the Year, 28 points per game. Well, I guess technically Luka hasn't been an MVP in real life, but we see him as MVP in 2K all the time. Scoot Anderson went off, was the Spurs, Simmons 6-man, AD defensive player, Garland most improved, and Chris Finch is your Coach of the Year. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second. Do we get any Phoenix Suns representatives here? I don't think so. We don't see any. Is Kawhi Leonard making all defensive teams still nowadays? Doesn't look like it. So, all rookie teams. Did Carson Wallace get in here? No, he wasn't playing right away anyway. So, we ended up as the 2nd seed in the West. So, hopefully this team can come out here and win a championship because we just made that trade to push ourselves over the top. I feel like we've put together a really good Big Four. We've kind of went for it. So, we'll see if this pays off. Really excited to see how these playoffs go for us. We get the Jazz in round 1. This time, they don't have Kyrie Irving. We still have him, but they do have Porzingis. Let's go ahead and see how this is going to go. Game 1, we're up 1-0, 32-5-9 from Booker. Great start. They even it up. Do not lose to the Jazz in round 1. That's all I'm asking for at this point. 42 from Devin Booker, 29 from Kawhi. W. Game 4, they even it up. The Jazz are giving us some problems. Can we beat them in 5 or 6? Bro, I hate that we are struggling against the Jazz right now. I just don't like my chances here of winning a championship. If we can't get past the Jazz here, I low-key might have to rage quit. I don't know. I'm not going to, but, like, I'm going to be pretty upset. So, 8-man rotation, Game 7. I did not just give up, I guess I didn't give up too much, but I did not just trade for Kawhi just to lose in round 1 to the Jazz of all teams. So, please, 2K, do me a favor and don't allow that. Oh, my God. This is just too close for comfort, bro. I don't like this at all. I am so nervous to click. I got to jump in. I feel like I don't like this at all. I'm not losing to Jazz in round 1. I can't. I refuse. I just can't do it. We have the ball. Thank you. Okay. Can I just... Or no, we don't have the ball. What am I talking about? Oh my God. I'm playing defense. It's okay. 112, 113. All we need to do is play good defense. That's all there is to it. Yo, get on your man, please. That's a good closeout. Great closeout. And he misses it. Get the rebound. And okay. We should be golden. I don't know why Wallace is out here, but hey, I guess if we can hit these free throws, we should be golden. And I'm going to hit the first one, W. It's only going to be a 1-possession game still, though, so it's 112 to 115 now. I was assuming I made that free throw, by the way, so that was kind of nerve-wracking. But if we can just make sure we get another stop, we should be good. We're only up 3, so they could technically tie the game here. 24 seconds left on the clock. Let's see what Sexton, what are they going to do? They're going to pass it to Sexton in the corner. I'm there. Take your 2 if you want, and that's good defense, and they miss it. We get the rebound, and that should be your ball game. So now we're going to the free throw line to make this a 2-possession game. See if I can hit one of them. I am going to hit the first one. W. That is how you take care of business. Usually when I jump in, it is just absolutely atrocious on how it goes. 18 seconds left. I only hit 1 free throw. Let's make sure they don't get a 3. They're going to pass it to Markkinen, and that is probably... No, he missed it. Thank you. They're going to pass it back out, and they're going to hit another 3. Beasley misses it, and that should be your ball game, boys. We're going to the next round. That was low-key super nerve-wracking, but thankfully, we do not lose to the Jazz. And now we get our familiar foe, the Dallas Mavericks. So this should be an interesting one. They have Luka, Josh Green, Tim Hardaway, Dorian Finney-Smith. So no, they did not. Oh, they do still have Dinwiddie, but I guess Josh Green starting, which Josh Green actually went off yesterday, and so did Cameron Thomas, by the way, which is kind of funny because when I did a Nets rebuild yesterday, I traded Cameron Thomas for Paul George, and Cameron Thomas gave Paul George the business. So here we go. Game 1, up 1-0. Great start, 30, 28, 25, 24. Can I get this each and every time? If all 4 of my guys, my big 4 are scoring like this, we're not losing. Game 2, they even it up. It is Luka Doncic, 2-1. Go up 3-1, please. Okay, can we beat them in 5? Yes, we can. Easy peasy. And now we're going to the conference finals. Get the Thunder in the Western Conference Finals. The Thunder, as we know, are very tough. Shea, Josh Giddey, Chet Holmgren. Not going to be easy. Game 1, we're up 1-0, though. 31-11, 25-14. Game 2, they even it up. They win by 1. They're up 2-1. Are we going to lose to the Thunder here? Bro, why is Shea, like, unstoppable? Like, I don't think this Thunder team is that stacked. Usually they get pretty stacked. Like, as further you go, the more they, more stacked they get because of the draft capital that they have. But I feel like this team isn't even that stacked yet. Can we win this game 6 or are we going to lose here? Very close game. Going overtime. We have the lead, but they could take it right back. Can we keep it? And we do. Wow, that was crazy. 41-10. 24-11-10, and now I get a game 7 going back to Phoenix. So that was their chance to close it out. Now they're coming to Phoenix. Can we take care of business? Take care of home court. Come on, baby. Had the first quarter, won, and then we gave it up at the end. It's not looking good. Let's take the lead back. Take the lead back again. Nope, we're going to lose to the Thunder in the Western Conference Finals. Very unfortunate. The Thunder, Shea is just too dominant. Let's see what happens here. And the Thunder go on to beat the Celtics too. Wow. Got to tip your cap. I'm going to run it back one last year. Chris Paul retires a Brooklyn Net. Let's see if the Thunder are going to have more draft picks here. Like, they're only going to get better. That's the sad part. So let's see what happens. They don't have like a top 5 pick, so I guess that's good. And we don't have a pick, or we have the 26th pick. So I don't think I'll be adding too much of this team. I'm already really liking where we're at. Carson Wallace should go up in overall as well. We do have to resign Kawhi, so that's going to be a challenge, and he'll probably go down in overall as well. So I'm going to assume that our window of opportunity was just there and we didn't get it. So running it back one more year, we'll find out if that is the case. I'm not even going to worry about the draft pick. We got Washington. Welcome to the team. Kawhi declines, of course. Qualifying offers. Ish Wainwright's a free agent. And then free agency. Let's see what we got going on here. Kawhi Leonard. Does he have good offers? He does not. So I should be able to snag him back. I'm going to offer this. That's 5 years. I don't even know if Kawhi would ever sign a 5-year deal like that, but I'm going to give it to him anyway. So sign Kawhi to a 5-year deal. And then I need to bring back a good center as well, which hopefully can just bring back Isaiah Hardenstein. If not, oh, yes, I can. Boom. Okay, so Hardenstein. I'm hard capped. Okay, wow. Okay, that's interesting. So it says I have the ability to sign him, but I do not, I guess. Can I sign Noel, I guess, to the minimum? Yeah, I'm hard capped. Wow, I did not even know that was ever going to approach us. Well, that kind of sucks. Danilo Gallinari, we could sign to a deal. What do we need now? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I guess we technically have a 9-man rotation. So no Isaiah Hardenstein anymore. Let's see what player progression is treating us like. I'm assuming Kawhi is going to down like crazy. Went down 2, not too bad. Wallace is up 3. Gonna run it back one last season and see how we finish. So hopefully maybe this season we can go out to win a championship. Got all the way to the conference finals. Lost to the Thunder. Maybe this time our luck can go our way. Second seed in the West once again. Let's go take a look at our player stats and let's see if this is the year we can win a championship. Kawhi fell all the way down to 16 points. Damn, that contract is ugly. I just got to say it. 15 and then 14. So let's just see how this goes. Thankfully, I'm only doing these playoffs and I'm ending it here. So whatever the result is, this is what we live with. If I had to do that Kawhi contract for the foreseeable future, that would be tough. Somebody come around against Denver and we are going to beat them in 5. And now we get the team that eliminated us last year. They added Thompson, or he's developed into the starter, I guess. Chet Holmgren's up to an 86. They'll have a pretty good bench. So We'll see what happens. Somebody current round against Oklahoma City, and we beat them in 6. I thought they were about to make that comeback. Why couldn't we beat them last year, man? That's annoying. But we get the Timberwolves now. Looks like somebody current round has worked for me, so maybe I just stick with it. First seeded Timberwolves. Okay, I'm nervous. Game 6, they win, and they're going to beat us in 6. So the ceiling of Kyrie Irving and Devin Booker was only conference finals, I guess. All right. That was a fun one still. Huge what-if scenario if the Suns would have landed Kyrie Irving. Would have been fun to think about Devin Booker and Kyrie Irving together, but not going to happen. Unless if he just like, no, there's no way it's going to happen. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video regardless. As always, I'll see y'all in the next one. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.